video brought to you by Coffee Brand Coffee. It's the best coffee branded coffee that's coffee that's branded coffee. It's coffee. It's really good coffee. You should check it out. Go to coffeebrandcoffee.com. Use promo code VETS. That's VETS VETS. Get 10% off. Coffee! Saturday, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving here on Vets Talking. I hope everyone had a great fucking Thanksgiving. I hope everyone here on the panel's having a great day, and everyone in the chat, happy Saturday, everyone. Is it Chaya's birthday? Is that what I'm seeing?
Thanksgiving was Chaya's birthday. Happy birthday,
happy birthday, Chaya.
Happy
very nice. Yes, absolutely.
What is up? Thank you very much for everyone being here. And I see Will G in the chat too. Dude, I should send you a link if you want to hop on. What's up, everybody? Yeah, this is great. I did not think to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving last Saturday. I guess I just assumed that we were going to do a show on Thursday, and we didn't. That's my fault. I had a little bit too much to drink, and yeah, he did one on his channel though. But yeah, man, I hope everyone's doing fantastic. I hope everyone's having a safe Black Friday, because you know the psychopaths out there. There's way too many people in the Amazon store. Because yeah, I know no one's going to the fucking physical store anymore. Black Friday through Monday is now Cyber weekend. That's what I'm getting at. It's a joke there, buddy. Catch up.
No, it's really not. It's just one that you made up. It's Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Look,
Rob, what's up, dude?
Yeah,
I'm cutting you off right there, Ryan. Fuck off.
Yeah, thanks for having me back. Hey, did you guys see the video of the people in Target pulling back the Black Friday tags, and underneath it was like the original price, and it was the same exact price?
No way.
No, I did see that. Yeah.
I was like, what the hell?
I'm not surprised. I am not fucking surprised.
Oh,
I mean, same thing.
Scam.
Like you can go on Amazon. Yeah, I see people boycott Amazon. I know, I don't blame you, but it's just they just have fucking everything there. But you can find the exact same product, and it'll be like different prices, or it'll show it like it might be selling for on sale for the same price, but like the original price is fucking different. I don't know. It's just it's all fucking scam. You never know. But I do know that I got a good fucking deal for what's going to be positioned right over here behind me, and that is an X-Men full-size arcade system that I got 40% off, and I cannot fucking wait. That's coming in 3 days, I think. That's going to be a bitch to set up, but yeah, I'm going to have that motherfucker set up right there. Copying a little bit off of Drunk 3PO, but I'm looking forward to it.
I hope you have to wheel that piece of shit in by yourself.
It's the Arcade 1-Up company. It's not an original cabinet. It's a replica is what it is. It comes shipped in a box, and you have to assemble it. That is going to be what's going to suck. So I don't have to assemble that fucking thing by myself.
Well,
that'll be a video in itself right there.
Hey, Will says if you need a hand, holler at him.
I might hit you up on that, Will. I might hit you up.
Make sure you test it out right when you get it, because those things are really bad with being damaged in transport and not working.
Yeah, no
properly.
doubt. No doubt. As soon as I fucking set that thing up, I'm playing the shit out of it. If it works.
Yeah, if it works, that's always the big thing.
Full-size X-Men sex doll.
X-Men sex doll, Adam? Yeah, you did.
Hey, no assembly required on that shit. Thanks for being here, Rob. Devil!
I have I've got
Oh, go
one
ahead.
of those video games systems back here. So what Devil was saying, the board, the cork board or whatever it's called, usually gets damaged in shipping. So it's not just the electronics. As soon as you get it, you got to tear it open, make sure none of that shit got destroyed in shipping. But
yeah, so I guess
I've got
that's
a
even before I start assembling it, just give everything a look over. Yeah. That would definitely suck to spend an hour putting that thing together and then realize one board is just like completely fucking broken.
Yeah,
that'd suck. Appreciate the tips.
Just for the record, by the way, the reason it's damaged in transit is because they put it on a truck with a guy in a fucking wheelbarrow. Like, and if you actually ordered your furniture at a fucking store, you get 3 dudes who deliver in a truck. So stop being fucking lazy, people. Seriously.
Yeah, no shit. And I appreciate this. Thank you for the celebration on my Packers. Yes, on Thanksgiving, my Packers did destroy the fucking Detroit Lions.
Okay, wait a minute.
Happy.
Adam. Can you really say? Can you really be that excited by the fact that you beat the Lions?
Dude, the Lions only have 2 losses in the year. They're fucking killing it this year. They are really good team.
This year?
They are really good. Dude, no one predicted.
I've had friends that have been like Detroit Lions fans for like decades, and they're like, it hurts every time we watch them play.
They're one of the best teams.
I'm glad to hear that.
They're one of the best teams in the league right now. They're definitely one of the best teams in the NFC.
The Lions are killing it. They're 8-3. The Browns are fucking like 8-2 right now.
Wait a minute. What fucking year are we in? This is so
weird. It's a weird fucking year, man.
It's a weird fucking season.
Dude, my Packers were in competition to stay out of last place in our division until the past 2 weeks. We were the bottom of the fucking barrel in the NFC North. It's a weird fucking season.
That's so fucking weird. That's gonna be you know what that means though? We're either gonna get a really great Super Bowl or a really shitty one.
Yeah,
that's how it's gonna end up.
Dude, it could be the fucking Jaguars and the goddamn.
The Jaguars are 7-3.
Yeah, Jaguars are good too. Yeah.
Yes, the Jaguars are 7-3.
Yep.
It's a crazy look. You know what?
Jaguars are 7-3. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey,
we used to throw the Jaguar pencils away when we were kids, and we got them out of a little 25-cent machine. But we used to throw them away. Nobody wanted to be seen with a Jaguars pencil.
Yeah, Eagles is one of the best in the NFC. They just beat the Chiefs in a Super Bowl rerun. But yeah, people forget that back in 2018, the 2018 Super Bowl or the playoffs, the Jaguars almost beat the Patriots in the NFC Championship to go to the Super Bowl.
That's fucking
They
wild.
almost went to the Super Bowl that year. So
that is fucking wild.
but of course they sucked everything before that and have sucked ever since then until this year. So we're in I didn't do that. What's up? I am Will G.
What's going on?
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
Before we're gonna say hi to Devil Made Me Do It.
Howdy. Happy to be here.
Short and to the point. I like it.
Hey, by the way, what's your Twitter handle? What's your YouTube channel? Devil, I haven't heard any of that yet.
Oh God. We're done with this joke. Done with this joke.
Damn you, Ryan. Damn you, Ryan. This is all your fault.
It's not my fault. I'm on streams with this fucking dude all the time, and he's like, "Hi, I'm Devil Made Me Do It." No, it's real on the Twitters. Sub to Beelzebub.
Will, how you doing, buddy?
Man, I'm doing good. I had a good Thanksgiving weekend. Had a pretty good Friday. Saw you obviously at the bar yesterday, and then just spent some time at home with some family today. And then after the wife went to bed, decided I want to start cleaning up the office, and then realized what time it was.
Yeah, buddy.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
So last week when we had him on, his wife actually told me the other day, she goes, "So Will's just lying in bed the other day and then got a text from you and said, Adam invited me to be on the show, and just hopped out of bed and went to go turn on his camera." I'm like, I didn't realize I got
legitimately
you out of bed for
what
that.
happened. Yeah.
That is fucking great.
Well, I love having you on here, dude. It's great to have some Navy representation.
Man, it's always good to be here. Thank you.
Absolutely, buddy. Ryan, my fellow Army veteran, Ryan,
what
the
is
dirty
going on, man?
Rex fucker.
I am Ryan, the dirty Rex fucker. It's good to be back and talking with you crazy degenerates, and of course the chat. You guys are the best of us, right? Absolutely. So it's I was on a stream earlier with Del, so I'm allowed to clown on him, and yeah. So it's going to be interesting. A lot of stuff to talk about. Ballbusters was such a clown show last night. You know, so it's what we do. We talk about the clowning. And quite frankly, yes, Thanksgiving has just decimated Marvel. and
dude, it's so good. That's the reason why it's in the headline.
I see that in the headline. I don't even get the reference. Jesse over here is setting up the topics for me now. I don't even get the reference what that means. So I'm glad that wasn't just some drunken idea for you to throw in and make it sound funny.
What?
Oh no, it's legit.
By the way, Jesse was legit drunk earlier because we were out with the Hollywood Scholar watching the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who. Jesse over here, let me finish. Jesse over here need to consume copious amounts of alcohol just to get through it. So I'm happy at least that he's still here on the show.
I'm trying to be a good producer, right? I come out to my garage. I try to set the streams up. Yeah, well, just Ryan. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it later, baby. But it's like I try to be a good producer. I come out here. I try to set the stream up early. Didn't have anything else going on. I was trying to get it done in case I took a nap or something like that. Because Adam doesn't. He makes him anxious if it's not set up. Like a few hours ahead. I come out here. I hit my Twitter. All I see is this message from Hollywood Scholar. Where are you? Get in here. What are you doing?
Wait, you got the same one?
Yeah. And so I jump in there. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? I didn't know we were doing this. He didn't tell me. He didn't give me a heads up. Last time I talked to him was Wednesday night. Yeah, last time I talked to him was Wednesday night when we were actually talking about happy stuff, right? I get jumped right into the fucking hellscape. The absolute fucking hellscape that is Russell T. Davies, that cocksucker, and I can say that because he actually is gay and he does suck cock. All right, all these assholes that yelled at me for years saying, "Oh, Russell T. Davies' Doctor Who is so much better than Stephen Moffat's." Fuck you. Moffat is a superior Doctor Who showrunner because at least that guy knows where to stick his dick.
Okay. I love the passion, but we'll get into this a little bit later. Hold
on real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was supposed to be on that show. Jed, what the hell, dude? We've been on many streams together. You emailed me. Like, I literally got your message, like, literally 20 minutes before the fact, and we had a snowstorm, and my shit was knocked out. So my cell service isn't great. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? But anyway, shout out to Jed the Hollywood Scholar. We'll be doing the roundtable tomorrow, on Adam the Renaissance Nerd. So, but dude, seriously, it's almost like we did The Witcher together. He confirmed it. And today he was like,
he's not listening to this. You're just talking to yourself, basically.
I don't care. He'll watch it on the replay. If not, we'll clip it out.
Yeah, he watches this.
Oh god, but yeah, if anybody checked out my little reaction to the show, we will talk about this. We will debate this. I do think that it is the most woke product ever made in the mainstream media. Obviously, there's a bunch of other fucking B shit out there. I'm not going to count all that. But as far as mainstream media goes, big shows like this, this is the most woke thing ever made, and is absolute fucking dumpster fire.
Okay,
I want to talk about that first topic.
We will, but I was just say, anybody that's ever went back and watched my Halo videos and saw how I screamed about Halo, just wait till Adam lets me get to Doctor Who in this episode. Somebody's just turn your headphones down. That's all I got to say. Go ahead.
Well, we're gonna get things started off right with Eberoo with $20. Dropping it over here on the YouTube side. I guess he's assuming that I'm not watching stream elements because I fucked up so many damn times and missed him before. I do have it on over there, buddy. Don't worry. If you want to send one over on stream elements, I will get you highlighted on there. But for $20 says, I'm back home from vacation. Let's get this shit show started.
That's my boy.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. So that means, of course, it has begun.
It has begun.
Thank you, sir. Abaroo. Oh, let's get those shots emojis going. And we do have a bunch of donated memberships as well. We will get to that in a minute. But first, let's say hello to our amazing chat. If you could, please, Miss Jessie, sir.
I have got you. Let me throw some shot emojis out there in the chat real quick, and I will get right on that. Here we go. Let's hide that current comment. There we go. And there we go. Coffee Brand Coffee, as always, a friendly reminder. Please click that link. Use the promo code for vets for 10% off, or you can use the promo code Common Nerd, and that gets you 10% off too. Just put
not cool, man. Not cool.
I'm just kidding. Everybody use that link right there because that literally like it, you just clicking on the link actually legitimately gets us something. Like just clicking on the link, like it'll get us like 10 cents or something like that. Like every time somebody clicks on the link. So just click on the damn link. Even if you don't like coffee, share it out with your friends. Oh, also right now, based on the coffee brand thing real quick. Right now they have their, Jeremy's got the gift boxes going right now. Okay. The reason why I got into Coffee Brand Coffee was because of, Christmas box. I bought one for my wife. I bought one for my mother last year. Great Christmas presents. Go check out the link. Use the Vets Talking code for 10% off. You'll be able to get 10% off your entire order. They make great gift baskets. You can get the ground coffee or you can get the whole bean. And it actually, they've got one of the packages that comes with like a grinder too. It's like a little hand grinder. So if you want to get them the whole bean and get them the hand grinder, you can do that too. It's a great Christmas present. And even if they don't like coffee, they've got cocoa, they've got tea, they got all kinds of cool shit.
Dude, I've never seen a company with this much variety. They have fucking something for everything.
Yeah. They're fucking great. Like Jeremy wasn't playing. Like he started off with coffee and he's like, look, you guys want tea? I'll give you tea. You guys want hot cocoa? I'll give you hot cocoa. Like that's the kind of company you want to support. And that also on top of the fact that like, dude literally opened it up to all of us. I have a Coffee Brand Coffee code company. Adam has one. Like anybody who has a channel out there, you can get one. Just apply for it. And like I said, it might only make you a couple of bucks a month, but you know what? That was a couple of bucks a month that you didn't have before. So definitely go check out that. Go check out Coffee Brand Coffee. Go find you a nice gift for some of your family members and go check that out and use that Vets for 10% off. And of course, to our birthday girl, Chaya Miller. Good to see you, darling. Happy birthday as well. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Try giving some big love and hugs out to Gal right now in the chat.
Oh, that's awesome. Hell yeah. And of course, Tracy K.
Tracy.
Good to see you, darling, as well. Always good to see you. Always good to see you. And then there's my beautiful wife, Mrs. Common Nerd, hanging out in the chat as well. Good to see you, my love. Good to see you as well. And then, of course, our dear sweet friend who has already got the party started, Abaroo.
Yeah,
good
buddy.
To see you, my friend. Good to see you. Another one of our fine channel members as well. And then, of course, one of my very good friends, Iron Oxide, another one of our fine channel members as well. Good to see you, Iron. And let's see, Ruben, Christopher Haynes. Good to see you, my friend. Always good to see you. Always good to see you. And then, of course, Lisa Clan says, hey, good to see you, Lisa,
hey, Lisa.
as well. Good to see you. And then obviously we also have a Grumbly Tech over on Rumble as well. Did not want to forget about Grumbly Tech. Good to see you over there on the Rumble. Always, of course, join the Rumble side because you guys never know. Take it from me. Always have a backup. Even if you don't go over and hang out in the Rumble chat, please make a Rumble account. Find us on Rumble. Subscribe to us on Rumble. Follow us on Rumble. Do all those kind of things because trust me, you never know when this YouTube's nonsense decides to go sideways, especially with some of the things we talk about around here.
And Grumbly says, he said, I figured I'd hang out over here tonight. Who are you on YouTube, everybody?
Probably GR. Good evening, GR. Is that you, Grumbly? Let me know, Grumbly. That's awesome.
I'm just honestly shocked that
Ruben's over there
showed up just for the record. So
hey, you know what?
I am
nice
too.
She's got things going on.
Yeah, Gal said that she was gonna be gone all of December, and then all of a sudden showed up on fucking Dermy show last night. I'm like, I see how you are. You're gonna be gone from Vets Talking,
November. Not December. I said I'd be back in December.
She said she would be back in December. She said she would be back in December. I do remember that.
She wasn't on Samuel's channel either.
I was hunting all day.
Twisted Pixie, another one of our fine channel members. Good to see you.
That is JB. Pixie. That's JB over on Grumbly Tech.
Oh, it's JB. Okay, cool.
JB.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. And then I see Ruben. I see you over there on Rumble as well. Thank you, Ruben. I appreciate you guys dropping over there. Always love our Rumble chat because we can say whatever we want in the Rumble chat. Tommy Walker says, hello, swung by to hit the like button. I'll have to watch the replay, learning how to process elk meat tonight.
Ooh, well, someone got a good.
I am jealous.
I am super jealous as well. Tommy, by all means, I will send you my address if you want to send me some elk jerky, dude. I will gladly take some elk jerky. I love the elk.
I'm just jealous because we saw elk today.
And you didn't get one?
After shooting hours. On private land.
I don't think you shot shit. I want proof, woman.
Of course we did. I said after shooting hours. I didn't shoot shit because I don't want to be arrested. And it was on private land.
Yeah.
But like Will says too, shop local Saturdays. Today is shop local Saturdays. Definitely go check out your local stores. I went and checked out my local retro gaming store. And so, yeah, absolutely shop local. Always shop local. Don't even.
I went and shopped. I went and shopped for 2 pints of beer at my local bar. You're welcome, Will.
Go. Hi, Tim Hayes. Good to see you, my friend. Always good to see you, Tim Hayes. Appreciate you being here, my friend. Always good to see you. And of course, none other than the worst takes on the internet outside of Lofty. And of course, no green rocks, which that's a story I'll get into later. Bad take, Bojan. Good.
What's up, Tina?
My dear. Another one of our fine channel members. Oh, just wait. Trust me, Ryan. When I tell you why I'm saying no green rocks, this is bad takes is Lofty, you will understand completely. I promise you that.
I mean, it's not that he hasn't seen a movie, right? It's something different from that.
Oh, it's the fact there's a specific movie he hasn't seen.
Well, that's not a bad take. That's just a bad choice in life.
No. Yeah. He has intentionally gone out of his way to not watch said movie.
Okay.
Flatus.
All right.
Flatus Asfarar.
Welcome.
Good to see you, flat ass. Good to see you, flat ass.
Flat ass.
That's what it is.
Wow, we really love our viewers.
Yes, we do.
Oh, we all got
up there? Everyone, especially Tiff, who was elk hunting.
That's what she calls her senators that she meets in hotel rooms.
Yeah. Whoa. Well, she lives in my state, so quite frankly, I don't think she's doing that great of a job.
Oh, damn. Somebody get some ice for that burn.
How about we just cool down with a shot? Because Abaru dropped 5 Vets Talking members. That's $25. That's 25 of the Tropic Thunder membership. And actually, wait, 24 minutes ago, I see that Mrs. Common Nerd became a Tropic Thunder member.
Oh, no shit. Yes, she did. I see she's green in the chat. Man, she didn't even.
Was that gift or did she buy one?
She probably got it gifted.
That's weird. That's weird. Stream almost does this sometimes. It's only showing her and no one else. Tell them, and
sometimes they say it and sometimes they don't. Let me scroll through the regular chat and I'll tell you. Give me a minute. And I'll scroll through the regular chat.
So yes, Abaru, 5 Tropic Thunder memberships. That's $25. So she was gifted or she bought one?
Yeah, no, we got Tracy K, Mrs. Common Nerd, Vince G, Gravy D, and JB. We're all gifted a channel membership by Abaru. Make sure you guys tell Abaru thank you in the chat. Please do that because that is very much appreciated.
Hell yeah. And for that, we're going to Mushroom Stamp Dermy. Welcome to the membership, everybody.
Yes, very nice.
And for everyone who's a new member, if you want to continue your memberships, I believe you go into the main page and there should be an option under membership, right?
There is, but also honestly, if you just hang out long enough, I'm sure somebody else will gift you another one.
Yeah, but if you want to sign up, because we actually had that. We had that asked before.
Well, and we do have some really cool emojis too. So like definitely check out the emojis. And we're gonna I'm gonna con Adam into doing member streams here eventually as well. And even if I have to host them, even if I have to host them my damn self, we will definitely be doing member streams here shortly because we want to reward you guys that are members. I mean, you guys literally are the lifeblood of this channel. Memberships, like super chats, are great, and especially direct donations. Direct donations are absolutely amazing. But it's one of them situations where you guys be members, that gives us a consistent thing every single month. And that gives us the ability to know that, yes, we're going to be here. We're going to be able to continue going forward with this every single month. We're going to be able to expand. We're going to be able to do more things. You know, it's like you guys see a lot of the new pop culture videos, right? That wouldn't happen. That wouldn't not have happened if it wasn't for all you guys members out there. We're trying to get into that. We're trying to be the vets talking version of Geeks and Gamers because veterans, we all harass each other. We all give each other shit. We all, tell each other that we're all a bunch of retards, right? But at the end of the day, this average civilian population takes our word with an extra level, right? So when we talk about pop culture, when we review Tom McDonald videos, they see that and they go, you know what? Those majority of them, obviously, you got the fucking wokies out there, and fuck those guys. We're never going to make them happy anyway. But like the average civilian out there is going to look at that and go, oh, what vets are saying this too? It makes an impact. It makes a difference. So for all of you guys out there that are channel members, I fucking love you. Thank you so very much because you are helping us expand and helping us grow and helping us do more great things. And we are going to win.
Much love. Much love. Tiff, are you still there or did you just fuck off?
I'm still here. Sorry. I was
okay. No,
replacing her.
Yeah, you better be sorry because you haven't had an intro yet.
She was flicking her bean.
She's replacing her tampon.
I hope all of your family is there to hear this.
They're not.
So do I.
And then you can tell all of your family, all the big. I hope you have big brother Marines, and say, hey, that guy who just said that lives not too far from us here in Colorado. But
I have my address if they need it.
I'm in Montana.
You're in Montana. Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. So you went on vacation. I obviously for Thanksgiving, I assume for what? For family in Montana?
So the beginning of the month, I actually was on tour. I work for a tour company, and it was a working tour where I could see the logistics of how our tours operate in North America.
I was gonna say, I hope it wasn't an Iraq tour.
No, not that kind of tour. Leisurely.
I was going to say, are they hiring? Because I'd take a tour for that.
Big money right there.
Yes, my company's always hiring, but basically you get your foot in the door with call center work. I'm in operations because I started there 9 years ago.
Lick a fucking rusty battery.
She's a call girl. You heard that?
Yeah, she is.
Not anymore. I'm in operations.
Whoa.
I moved on up.
So you're not answering the 1-900 numbers anymore.
Okay, Big Rob. Hi.
Hey, what's going on? Good to see you.
$5 sucky all night long, Joe.
$5 make a holla.
So happy to have all y'all here. How was everyone's Thanksgiving? Let's just go through it real quick. I don't want to spend too much time on because we got a lot of bitching to do about Doctor Who. Jesse, what'd you do?
I was actually lucky this year. My gorgeous wife and my mother-in-law actually did all of the cooking this year. This is the first time in probably 10 years that I didn't have to cook a fucking thing. Because Wednesday nights are my late nights on streams. I had 4 different shows Wednesday night. And one of them went until like 3 o'clock in the morning. And so I got to sleep in with me and the boys at the house. The girls all went to the mother-in-laws. They cooked everything. I just showed up. It was wonderful. I got me a turkey leg. The only thing I'm irritated about is my second son, the youngest one, or the youngest son for now. Freaking grabbed my turkey leg today. And other than that, it was a great Thanksgiving. I ate a lot of food. I had a new pie. I'd never had a buttermilk pie before. It's not bad. It's pretty good. Like if you can't get cream cheese and you're trying to make a pie, buttermilk's not bad. It feels like it's trying to be a cheesecake and it's not quite there, but you know what? It's still pretty fucking yummy.
I had buttermilk cheesecake. It wasn't called a buttermilk pie, but it's buttermilk cheesecake. I've never had a buttermilk cheesecake before.
Now
I'll say this: it was unique. I prefer regular cheesecake though. It was still good. It was still good, but I prefer regular cheesecake. But it's different. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, the buttermilk pie wasn't bad. I would have preferred, like, it just felt like it was trying to be cheesecake, and I would have preferred just to have cheesecake. But it was still really good, and everything else was fucking amazing. The turkey was great, like stuffing. My wife made my plate, and I absolutely cleaned every inch of that sucker, and then I still had a salad and pie afterwards. So yeah, it was
nice.
I was a fat kid.
Ryan, what'd you do?
This is actually the first Thanksgiving I've actually done Thanksgiving in 5 years, and it's the first one that I was actually home with family for the first time because, of course, I lived across the country in Florida. All my family's in Colorado, so this was incredible. It was a lot of fun. We made all the food and stuff like that, and my mom and my sister were dying laughing because they were making stuff and kind of putting it out, and I would just be like. They're like, oh, well, you can snack on this and this and this and the deviled eggs and stuff like that. And one of my favorite things that my mom used to make was deviled eggs. And so I would like sit there and like look at it and look and it was incredible. To be honest, it's been a long time since I've been with family for Thanksgiving. And it sounds super gay, and that's why gal sucks assholes. That's right. That's right. Gal sucks.
I don't know how you added that up, but we'll go with that. What's up, Paul Hadouken?
Paul Hadouken. Power Couch Nation. That's right. Power Couch Nation. Right out. Stand up. Rise up.
Oh, devil made me do it. What does the devil do for Thanksgiving? Besides eating your own eggs. Get it? Deviled eggs.
You're so funny.
I never said I was funny. I just throw them out there. Hope every once in a while one might catch.
I went to a restaurant, had lunch with my sister as she was heading out of town, and then made some a small dinner for my parents.
Okay. Yep. Nice. Was it good and wholesome and fun and all that?
It was a lot of work.
Well, I hope it went well there, buddy. Gal, I know you went off to Montana. What'd you guys do on Thursday?
So it's tradition in our family for the guys to go hunting in the morning, and then the ladies make dinner. So I'm torn because I'm
you're not a guy.
Sides of each coin here, or of the same coin.
You have a vagina. You're not a guy.
So I did stay home and I helped my mom with dinner.
Yeah, you did.
I want to join your family. That sounds awesome.
I'll bet anything
it's
she
so
had.
Much better when the guys are out doing something rather than just like sitting watching football and being underfoot.
I'll bet anything. I'll bet anything. You being a woman, you're able to multitask, and you probably had a hunter's rifle sticking out a window, just waiting for any opportunity for a deer to walk by while you're cooking.
So they live in town, sort of like they live in a country town. So there's deer everywhere, but you can't technically shoot them, but you really wanted to. And they also have wild turkey here, and like you can't shoot them either.
Hold on.
So many rules there.
Wait, hold on, Gal.
What kind of state do you live in?
No, Gal. Like we live in Colorado. Like there's wild turkey everywhere. It's turkey season.
And it's basically Denver. You knew that. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't live in Colorado. I live in Denver. So
yeah, you can look off into the hills and see the wildlife out there while you're stuck in the middle of a big ass city.
Gal, it's okay. Look, I'll run over a turkey with my truck and I'll send it to you.
Wild
appreciate
turkey
you, by the way.
cooks differently than like store-bought turkey.
I'll give you.
Yeah, of course.
It's better. My mailing address. Just send me some diamonds. That's all I need.
Send you diamonds. What?
Diamonds? What?
Diamonds.
What, Pimp Daddy? Like what?
I'll message you later.
Why are you calling him Pimp Daddy?
I don't.
Brother, have you?
I am so confused.
Me, Ryan? I mean, look at this hat. Look at this hat. Let's go, Brandon shirt. I mean, come on, man.
I mean, I don't doubt it.
Okay, do you wear diamonds?
Me?
Diamonds are forever.
No.
Yes, yellow,
because I'm
yellow,
not bougie.
What guys wear diamonds? Not gay ones, even though I sometimes question them.
No, they're super gay if they wear diamonds.
Yeah, I know. These are the kind of diamond. These are the kind of diamonds that end up in my end up turning into vapor.
In your butthole?
No,
I really want this conversation to go away.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to derail the stream.
Ryan,
I'm sorry.
I love you, Ryan. I love you so much, and like you, dirty Rex fucker. I get it. You're almost like Dermy.
Right.
You're always just like butthole, man. I get it.
That's right, the dirty Rex fucker.
Hey, so Will, Robin Banks here is one of your other patrons at Charlie Foxtrots.
Oh,
yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah. I'm not gonna say who it is. I don't know if she wants to say it. But, yeah.
She's a fine channel member, and that's always great. We always love
absolutely.
Heck yeah.
So what does a retired 75th Ranger do on Thanksgiving, Big Rob?
We just hung out here with the family. Wife did 99% of the cooking.
Sexist.
We had I did fry a turkey. We always fry a turkey. I love it that way. And you guys also do hams on Thanksgiving, or?
Yes, absolutely, we do.
Yeah. We had big honey baked ham. I think it's honey baked or brown sugar or whatever. And then went into like a 36-hour food coma. So that was nice. So all of yesterday sleep. So
good old tryptophan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think I ingested about 5,000 calories from morning to night.
Oh, easy. Yeah, easy.
But yeah, it's a good day, man. I love it.
Oh yeah. Will, what did you guys do?
All right, so we spent about the first half of the day at home, kind of chilling out, with the boys, letting them, enjoy their day, and then.
How old are they? By the way, Will and his wife just had twin boys just recently.
Dang.
Like 2 years ago.
Oh, 2 years. I thought it was a lot more recent. Okay.
They're 2 years old. Yeah. So.
Well, still, that's bad. That means they're in the terrible twos now.
I was going to give you applause, but
Yeah, no, they're great, man. I love them. So they napped, and then we got up with them about 1 PM and went up to my wife's aunt's house, and that's where we always have family Thanksgiving, and so hung out there for a couple hours with the family, and the boys played with all their cousins and extended cousins, and then when they were ready to go, we came on back home, and then the wife went to open jam for a couple hours at the bar, and it was a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they had an open jam night on Thanksgiving night there at Charlie Foxtrot's. Pretty fucking cool. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't make it. I really didn't do much, man. I hung out with some friends for a little bit, but enjoyed some pretty damn decent food, and enjoyed some good fucking football. Watching my Packers finally win a good fucking game for once in this year. So, yeah. Other than that, I'm glad everyone had a good Thanksgiving. That's awesome. Thank you very much, everyone, for sharing in the chat. Tell us what you guys did. Any interesting stories out there? Any weird uncle stories, or have any bad discussions with psychopaths? There's always a weird uncle story from every family, but but the worst thing is also the political stuff. I mean, I have so many people in my family who are like really bad on the political side. Come to find out, I will tell this story. I went and saw a family that I hadn't seen in like 20 years. And I was, I'm not going to say where they are, but I'll say they're in a very blue area. I mean, the very blue area. So having not seen them or really talked politics with them, I wasn't sure how this was going to go down. I was going to stay away from politics. Come to find out, they're all super fucking based. They're super fucking conservative. My uncle was like so proud to find out that he's like, I can't believe I have a cousin that knows this much and is so conservative. And like, we were just like best friends, like right the fuck away. So that Thanksgiving was awesome. There was not a single person at the table. Nobody was a damn dirty fucking liberal, and I fucking loved it.
That's the best part about my father-in-law. He's Army retired. He's a sheriff retired. Like, dude is based as fuck. And like we go over there and like we read the True Story of Thanksgiving to our kids by Steve Dace. And we made the boys come out too. So we had the 18-year-old and the 15-year-old out by the patio, making them listen to it all too. And it's like, it's so fucking cool. Cause yeah, like like my freaking my father-in-law is like a hardcore Trump supporter. It's like funny as shit. So yeah, didn't have any worries about politics at my dinner table at all because
that's awesome.
Everybody's like, yeah, this shit's fucked. This shit's fucked. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I do know if I what's fucked up is that part of the family in my family that's not immediate, not direct family is great. But if I had Thanksgiving dinner with my direct family, then I'd have to keep my fucking mouth shut. All my direct family is just all fucked.
Dude, my mom,
except for my stepdad, the man my mom married a few years ago.
My mom's technically liberal, but she actually voted for Bush I think either the first or second, I think the second time. But like it's always so funny. Like me and my mother get together. Like my mother starts buying booze and we start having drinks, and then we go into political discussions until like 4 o'clock in the morning. That's normally how my conversations with my mother go because she is like a flaming liberal. And I'm just like, I don't get you. I don't get you. We were raised by the same parents. I don't get you.
Yeah, it was crazy. So, again, I don't want to give too many details away, but I have mentioned I do have a girlfriend now, and she's very base. She's very conservative. But we were talking not recently, and her father is very Democratic. Now, I say that. I don't say that he's a libtard or anything like that. And it even occurred to her when I said, so do you think he's really leftist, or he's just one of those old timers that is just really stuck with voting with anyone who has a D next to their name and refuses to vote for anyone with an R? And she goes, I think you're right. He just can't.
Democrat. He's probably a Kennedy Democrat because that's the thing. I have a lot of union friends of mine that are Kennedy Democrats, right? Which Kennedy would never make it through the primaries in a modern Democratic Democratic Party because of his policies. And that's the problem is you have a lot of them that have been stuck in that way, voting for Democrats like Kennedy for years, and they won't vote for anything else. And that's part of the problem.
Yeah, it really is. And it's just some people just stuck in ways like that.
We just have to love them. We have to love them and tell them that it's okay.
Yep. Say, especially don't worry. One of these days you'll be a little less stupid. It just needs to get bad enough.
It's like and I'll tell you, it's like Reagan said. It's not that they're stupid. It's not that it's just they believe so many things that aren't true.
I'll tell you something that is stupid though. Modern day Doctor Who.
Oh, here we go. Everybody turn your microphone, turn your headphones down right now.
Before you go off there, what's up, Gal?
I need to go.
Yeah, I was gonna give you an out.
Okay.
Go ahead and fuck off.
What? I'm not gonna drop her links.
I drive home tomorrow, and then I'll be back to regularly scheduled programming, guys.
Woman, okay. I'm gonna text you, and I'm gonna fucking rip into that. Jeez.
I don't need
this
to
sounds way too dirty.
On
that, it sounds like Army on Marine ex-hamster.
That's right. The Army.
Are you going to be on the game?
And the Marine submits.
Are you going to be on the game stream tomorrow? No.
So I'm probably going to be in it about like midnight Mountain Time. So it's an all-day drive.
So party animals tomorrow night then? Right. Is that what I'm hearing?
No. It starts at 10 Mountain Time.
Gal, drive safe. Seriously.
Yeah, seriously.
I'll make sure my brother does that. Yes.
All right. Hey,
wait,
love you.
You're making the dude in the wheelchair? Okay. What are you talking about?
He can't walk. He loves to drive because he can't walk. Like he can't use his legs. So using hand controls, he can drive. So he likes to drive.
Okay. So it's a car that's set up for him to be able to drive with.
I mean, you can use hand controls in any vehicle as long as it's not a stick.
So, but does his legs have the ability to use the pedals?
No.
Okay.
Hand controls. So, like,
I got you.
It's just this one part that is attached to the pedals on the floor, and if you push in, it's the brakes, and if you pull down, is the gas.
Interesting.
They're really simple and cool.
There's a scene in this dumbass Doctor Who episode that I'd love to get his input on.
Oh boy!
Right, Jesse?
Well,
we'll let you go, and then we'll talk about it.
Gal, green-haired antelope, thank you so much for everything you do. You are the best. Thank you so much. We love you. See you, Gal.
Love you. Bye, Pat. Bye, Rob. Bye. I am Will. Will, it's nice to meet you too.
Oh, you guys have met each other.
We have. Yeah.
I mean, it was
Will.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye, Tiff.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fuck
Tiff.
off.
Appreciate it. Hey, we'll see you next week, sister. Yeah, fuck off.
God, I thought she would never leave. Holy shit.
No shit. Fucking
shout out to whoever is over on Facebook giving us a thumbs up.
oh, hell yeah. Love our
hello, whoever's watching on Facebook. Okay, so before Jesse, I know you will go off. You have a good ranting ability. Before you start, let me just preface this. So, yes, the common nerd, or not the common nerd, fucking Hollywood scholar Jed invited us on, and we did a watch along of the 60th anniversary, episode 1 of a 3-parter, where David Tennant, the 10th Doctor, has come back. Now, we all had high expectations, high hopes at the very least, that this series where he was here, we knew damn well he was going to be replaced in the end by what we know is going to be a gay black man, at least the actor. We don't know if the character is going to be gay. All we know is we're hoping that's not going to be as fucking terrible as this female doctor, which the fucking doctor's not female. What's her name?
Jodie Whittaker.
Jodie Whittaker.
It's not her fault. It's not her fault.
It's not her fault, but the point is that entire iteration of Doctor Who was incredibly left. It was incredibly ideologically placed. It was nothing but fucking leftist propaganda bullshit. Just like all the problems that we've had with Star Wars, Marvel, and everything else nowadays, they're more focused on their leftist fucking agenda than putting out a good product. So what we hoped that the reason they brought in David Tennant for this 60th anniversary special was maybe their way of trying to bring us back like season 3 of Picard. So maybe they might actually make a good special out of this. I am here to say that not only did they not make a good special, they made the biggest pile of woke garbage that has ever been made in mainstream media. We can have an argument on that. I had somebody's I have a tweet out now that is really fucking getting semi-viral, and someone dropped a comment on there saying you should go, hey, what's up, Timothy? That you should go and watch more if you think this is the most woke or whatever. I wouldn't know if he's trolling me or what, but I will fucking sit here and argue that this piece of shit fucking episode was the most woke thing that was ever fucking made. And the biggest reason why, there's a long laundry list, but the biggest one is they basically made it so that in this concept here, transgenderism is basically a superpower.
I
am not joking. I am not joking that the trans daughter of God, what's her name?
Donna Noble.
Of Donna Noble
and her husband.
The trans daughter, male to female trans daughter of Donna Noble is basically a fucking superhero of a fucking Time Lord because she is trans. Okay. So yes, go ahead, Jesse. Okay. That is just so much I can go on.
Trust me. I need to be the last one because I am going to go on for a while because I have a very long history with this channel, with this show. So anybody else that wants to talk about this, go right ahead because I'm going to go get a beer because trust me, I'm going to fucking need one. When you guys think you've seen my rants from Halo, wait till you see my Doctor Who rant here in just a second. So stick around, boys and girls.
So I'll say this. So within the first fucking 10 minutes, they had to keep on saying my beautiful daughter, my gorgeous daughter, my pretty daughter in reference to this fucking character, the trans character of Rose, aka Jason. Yes, went from Jason to Rose, if that makes any sense. By the way, spoilers, we will go into spoilers. If anybody really cares, no one should. None of you should watch this. It was woke as fuck, and it was fucking awful. But
wasn't this affiliated with Disney? I read somewhere Disney had some hand so I mean, if that's the case, it's not a big surprise that they went this way, man.
I didn't really know that until we did the watch along, and it was explained that Disney apparently did produce this in some. I don't know what, because it's still a BBC product, But yeah, I don't know if it's like the same deal with like Sony and Marvel kind of thing with Spider-Man. I don't know. But yeah, it's no fucking surprise that Disney gets their fucking dirty little hands in there and makes the most ridiculous, awful, woke piece of shit ever. And I mean worse than the fucking Marvels, worse than Captain Marvel, worse than fucking She-Hulk. I mean, it's fucking awful. Did anyone else here watch it other than Jesse? No.
I just watched everybody's review and reaction of it. So
dude, R.I.P. Doctor Who was trending on Twitter.
I saw that.
It's been trending for 2 days. It's been trending for 2 days. Anybody else want to go before?
Dude, okay, so 6 times in the first 10 minutes, we start a counter on every time some character would call Rose a beautiful woman or a pretty girl, and it ended up coming up to 9. Like, we were really surprised that they did not cross the threshold into 10, but we're going to continue the counter until the next 2 episodes as well. Because
that dude had bigger hands than I do.
Oh, by the way, that person's 20 years old. Guess how old the character is? 15.
Supposed to be 15.
15 years old. This person is 20. At one point, she is standing face to face with an actual 15-year-old, and this girl is way up here while this fucking 15-year-old boy is all the way down here.
That's because it's a dude!
Because it's a giant fucking 20-year-old dude. What? Well, I heard you trying to say something. What were you trying to say, bud?
I don't even remember. Oh, that was 9 times in the first 10 minutes?
No, it is 6 times in the first 10 minutes, 9 times in total. So once the action started, I guess they felt like, okay, we've established this is actually a brave and beautiful woman and not a transgender biological man.
You know what? You know what the worst part is? You know what the worst part about that is too? Is like, if like, and this isn't my rant. I'm going to go on my rant here in a little bit. But like, I didn't mind the actor getting cast, right? And honestly, you know what? If you never talked about
because he's a terrible fucking actor. That's another thing. He couldn't act through a fucking paper bag.
Okay. I meant prior to actually seeing him in acting, right? Like, I didn't care if he didn't bring it up, right? If it didn't fucking matter. Yeah, I didn't like. You want him to put on a dress and pretend he's pretty? Fine. I don't fucking care. Don't make it part of the fucking story.
It was the whole story.
The whole fucking story.
It was the whole. We had this conversation before the show started. Jed, in fact, said, "I wonder if this is how did he word it?" He said, "I wonder how much they're really going to lean into the transgender thing, or is just going to be a subtle hint."
Oh, they fucking leaned into it hard.
The whole fucking thing was based around this transgender character, going all the way to calling her multiple times beautiful girl, she, pretty, all this, and then having a fucking group of like a half a dozen fucking boys going by calling her George and picking on her with all these ridiculous fucking rips that no one in the real world would fucking actually say. Except for those actually, you know, like hidden dirtbags who don't dare say shit in public. They only do it behind fucking
right. And that's the
behind
thing.
Closed doors.
It's like who's somebody that's in our corner of the internet, right? What's her face? Well, what's his face technically? But the one that's always on Tim Pool, the dark-haired
Blair White.
Blair White, right? Blair White, right?
None of us have a problem with her.
Right. Like, I mean, Blair White's a dude, right? We all agree on that. But it's like the exact same time. If Blair was having a conversation with us, would I not say Blair? Would I not be like, you know, yeah, would I would probably even say yes, ma'am. You know what I mean? Because Blair is not trying to shove it in your face, right?
Exactly.
Like, Blair's not trying to tell you all the time that you have to accept me. No, Blair's just Blair, and that's just the end of it. And that's the problem with this, right? If you would have just had this actor, an actor, I do say actor, I'm not fucking pulling the bullshit that the AP has done. No, there's a difference between an actor and an actress. They're not all the same, okay? When this actor played this character, you know what? I would have been okay with it. Because guess what? Donna Noble married a black guy. And I was perfectly fine with that too. I'm half Hispanic. My little sister's half black. My little brother's a quarter Korean. My little sister's fucking 100% German, Wisconsin white, you know, like Polish white. Okay. I don't give a
coming
fuck.
from Wisconsin. I know that's fucking white.
Right. Like, I don't give a fuck. I honestly used to make the joke when I was a kid. Like, if I married a Persian, like, no one would ever be able to call me a racist ever, because I would literally have every bloodline in my family. And so it's like, I don't give a shit that she's mixed. I don't give a shit that she's a little black girl. But when you have a 20-year-old man pretending to be a 14-year-old, 15-year-old girl, that's a fucking problem. It breaks the story, right? And it's not even the whole trans allegory bullshit. Like, I could even get over that. But the story doesn't make any fucking sense. And I will rant here in a second, but if anybody else has got anything, I will rant here in a second.
Well, I'll say this. So we've had this discussion here before in talking about what really defines something as being woke when it comes to something that's in Hollywood versus something else. So I think that everyone's agreed with me so far. I've said this a few times, that putting a gay character in, putting a black character in, even putting a trans character in is not necessarily woke. It's when it becomes a pivotal part of the story. If that is the fact, which in this case, like I said, that's why I say this is the most woke product I've ever fucking seen on TV, movies, anything, because not only is the fact that this person is trans, that is not just a pivotal part of the fucking story, it's the entire story, and they enhance upon it by saying it was so fucking important that this person is trans. The fact that they emasculate is emasculate or demasculate a man?
Emasculate.
I thought so. Emasculate. I had it right.
Emasculate, yeah.
Yeah, the fact they emasculate David Tennant's doctor so many times, even to the point towards at the end, they say the fact that he's no longer a female Time Lord makes him weaker. A female Time Lord is the most powerful Time Lord. That fucking little speech felt like it went on as long as fucking Black Captain Falcon in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, when he was scolding everyone saying, "Do better, Senator." That was the worst. We were screaming our fucking heads off at that point. But before, so we're going to get into a lot of this shit. Trust me, there's so much to get into. But before we do, let's fucking get a little liquored up. I think that we need to. And Clinton House is helping us out once again. I've seen so many great names. I haven't seen this one yet. Post Doctor Who Cares Now. That is good. Doctor Who Cares Now. I did Dr. Trans, I think should be the new name. And I saw somebody in comments on my tweet says Dr. Was. I like that. Dr. Was, because Doctor Who was good. Now he's just Dr. Was, because he's not anymore. He's not. Doctor Who Cares Now shot. When even sci-fi isn't immune to modern day, sometimes you just need a drink. The message is drink. Thank you so much, Clinton. You're awesome, buddy. We really do need that. Thank you so much. And let's punch Dermy in the dick. Come on, now. That's getting some anger out. Thank you, Clinton. Cheers.
You know, they've done that with every TV show, every movie, every commercial. They take the male character and whatever it is, they turn him into a bozo, to a weakling, to an idiot that needs to be saved by the women. They even did that with one of my favorites, the Matrix. So they turned Neo into a has-been, and then the Trinity had to come and save the day. And just like it's the same shtick, it's the same same play that they're doing with every show and every movie and like every commercial. It's so tiresome. Dude,
they had every level of representation you could imagine, including a lady boss in a fucking wheelchair. They had physically enabled fucking representation. And I even called it on the fucking stream as we were going. I'm like, watch, this bitch is gonna have fucking rockets coming out of that fucking thing. And 5 minutes later, she's fucking firing rockets out of a goddamn fucking wheelchair. She's like the head of unit, and she was bossing fucking Doctor Who around, telling him what to do. Go over here and go do this. Piddle off or whatever the fuck. Yeah, they completely emasculated him. And like I said, that was just one thing. That was one part there, and then at the end, yeah, they brought David Tennant back to make him look like a bitch. We thought they brought him back to bring the fans back. No, they brought him back to make him look like a bitch and give a giant fucking middle finger to all of us out there who fucking hate that female Doctor Who bullshit. So they fucking quadrupled down and said, fuck you. You didn't like that? We're giving you way much more to get angry at now, motherfuckers. Jesse,
all right.
I feel like I have vented enough. Let's somebody get a stopwatch going and let's see how long this goes for. And
right, so
go.
Let me go ahead and premise all of this by the fact that I am not an old school. I am not a legacy Doctor Who fan. I find out that I actually, in a lot of our groups in here in our corner of the internet, I am actually kind of one of the older Doctor Who fans because I got into Doctor Who in 2011. Doctor Who is a show that has been going on since the 1960s. It's been black and white. It's had great cheers. There's a lot of episodes that are missing. So some of it's been kind of filled in. If you want good Doctor Who, before I start roasting all of the bastardizations that are currently going on in the modern era, if you want good Doctor Who, go find Big Fish Studios. Okay, Big Fish Studios is telling good stories with the older doctors, the adventures you didn't see. And then the adventures you didn't see are okay. That's something we've always known about the Doctor. He's always been running off doing things when his friends weren't around, right? So go check out Big Finish Studios, okay? I'm not telling anybody to not be a Doctor Who fan, okay? Because I'm telling you right now, there's incredible stories. There's an incredible universe. There's even, I don't say this lightly, there's even some good fan fiction out there, okay? But.
There's a big but.
I used to get roasted. For the fact that Stephen Moffat was my favorite Doctor Who showrunner in the modern era. Okay, because
you should be. I'm kidding.
He gave me I know you're okay, Brian. You're okay.
Real quick, guys. I'm sorry, family stuff. I have to bounce. Much love to y'all.
We love you, brother.
And, yeah, so I just want to say goodbye. And I will see you guys again soon. Next weekend, especially in Thursday night.
Sub to Ryan, Legion Talk. I got it in the chat. There you go.
I don't work, so I will be there for Knife Hands. So much love to you guys. Appreciate you. See you.
Thank you for being here, Ryan. Thank you very much, buddy. Take care, buddy.
Appreciate you, brother. See you soon.
By the way, speaking of before you get started back up again, speaking of subbing, do check out Jed, the Hollywood Scholar. I'm dropping the link right now at Hollywood Scholar because he's the show that we did with him, the watch along, we recorded, and he's going to do a really good editing job to work around the copyright issue. So give him a fucking sub. Check out our watch along. Trust me, it'll be very entertaining. If you want to be able to check out and get the summary of the fucking show without actually watching and get our commentary, you're going to want to see this video. I think it's going to be really fucking good.
If you want to see me really angry and scream, that is another good situation to watch it because I screamed a lot. I yelled a lot during the episode.
Oh my God. Yelled so much.
So, like I said, I'm not the oldest Doctor Who fan out there, but like I said, I highly recommend becoming a Doctor Who fan, right? Because there's so much good stuff with Big Finish. There's so much, like I said, there's even some good fan fiction out there inside of the Doctor Who universe when it comes to like Jack Harkness and Torchwood. It's worth it, right? You can spend the rest of your life consuming Doctor Who content and never have to touch about what I'm about to rant and scream about. Okay. So I'm not saying don't be a Doctor Who fan. I'm absolutely saying be a Doctor Who fan, but okay. I gave Jodie Whittaker a shot, right? I didn't have I did not think that a female doctor was going to work. All right. I did not think it was going to work, but I was willing to give it a shot. Right. This is why I'm so angry about this. I want to explain to everybody why I'm so angry about this. Because this was a show that was introduced to me by my ex-wife, who was the mother to my oldest son. And my oldest son and I, every Sunday morning during the Matt Smith era, got up and watched this episode, watched the new episode. I went, as soon as the first one hit Amazon, I bought the entire season. So that way, as soon as it dropped, we could watch it. This was a family event for me. Okay. This was something that my son and I did before I even started going to church. This is something my son and I did every single Sunday morning. All right. Just like one of the reasons, why am I so mad about the CW and what they did with the Arrowverse? Why? Because that was something my son and I used to watch every Sunday night, every Wednesday night. Okay. The same thing with Doctor Who. So anybody wants to know why I'm going to scream, why I'm going to be mad, why I'm going to be angry? This is why. Because you took something from me. You took something from me and my son. Okay. We had a show that was amazing. It was wonderful. It was glorious. It went all through time and space. And then you decided, Chris Chibnall, you fucking cocksucker, and I can actually say that because I'm pretty sure you actually are. Chris Chibnall, you decided to get a hold of this show. And don't get me wrong, you did some good Torchwood. You're good at Doctor Who at the PG-13 and R-rated level. You're good there. Okay. But when they gave you the keys to the kingdom, you told us that you came in to destroy. You and your timeless children, making the original Doctor just some little black girl of some unknown alien fucking species that didn't fucking matter, that nobody knew anything about. You decided, instead of taking the Time Lords, who have always been this virtuous, kind, assholes sometimes. They were absolute assholes because they were trying to save their own people. I get that. I can understand that. But you instead decided to take them and make them the fucking villains. They captured this little girl. They tortured her to get her power. Fuck you, Chris Chibnall. I gave you a shot. But your bullshit stories about one of my favorite people out there in the world, Martin Luther King, and homegirl that sat on the bus the first time, which was
Rosa
still
Parks.
a political Rosa Parks, which is still a political event. But you guys decided to take that, and then you guys decided to take Indian politics into it as well. I didn't know shit about it, but you know what I didn't give a shit about either? I didn't fucking care, because your stories were shit. Your stories were garbage. I didn't make it past the first seasons, but I was willing to give you a shot, Chris Chibnall. I was willing to give you a shot. I wasn't one of those going, fuck this, I'm going to hate it. No, I gave you a shot, and you fucking failed me. And then you told me that you did it intentionally to fuck me and the rest of the fans over. And then, Russell T. Davies, boys and girls, Russell T. Davies, the champion of New Who, the guy who wrote all the great David Tennant stuff. No, he's wonderful. He's fabulous. No, the motherfucker's a cocksucker. Always has been, always will be. And guess what? I didn't like his shows. Were good. They were solid. They were traditional. They were Doctor Who episodes that, anybody could relate to. You know what they weren't? They weren't groundbreaking. They weren't something new. They weren't something different. What fucking Russell T. Davies did was the exact same thing we've seen from the 50s Doctors, from the 60s Doctors, from the 70s Doctors, from the 80s Doctors. And you know what? A lot of fans might have loved that. A lot of fans might have appreciated that. But guess what? Y'all roasted me. Y'all fucking hated me for loving Stephen Moffat as my favorite Doctor, or as my favorite showrunner, because he gave us the conclusion to the Rose series. He gave us the conclusion to the our dear sweet oh my god, I'm having a break. River Song. He gave us conclusion. He gave us the conclusion to what you set up, and he did it fucking well. Peter Capaldi and fucking River Song in that episode is one of the best episodes of Doctor Who of all fucking time. And you know who did that? Moffat. And maybe even Moffat didn't write it, but you know what? His writers were around it. So fuck Russell T. Davies. I hope that motherfucker takes such a gigantic black cock up his ass that it splits him in fucking half. Because this bullshit that he is putting out, all of you assholes out there that were like, and look, I did it. I gave the benefit of that. I'm like, you know what? Russell T. Davies did some good stuff with Tennant. I'm willing to give it a shot. I'm willing to go in there. I'm willing to give it a shot. You know, I'm willing to go into his ass just the way he is after a fucking after a grinder meetup in a fucking bathroom fucking bar stall. Okay, I'm willing to give it a shot. Okay, but you know what? I gave it that shot. And RTD, you did exactly what I fucking expected you to do. You put your cock sucking above the good storytelling of Doctor Who. You made it all about this trans allegory bullshit. I wouldn't have fucking cared if you cast a trans actor for this role. I wouldn't have given a fuck if you gave her the name Rose, because you know what? It actually kind of makes sense. One of the few things that Donna might remember from the Doctor is that he loved Rose Tyler. Loved her, okay? Loved her. And you know what?
We have to actually give explanation as to all that before you really start going into that.
Okay,
we haven't explained all that.
Okay, so Rose Tyler is David Tennant's first companion. It's also it's the first companion in the Doctor Who series, the New Who. She falls in love with the Doctor. Like there's a lot of craziness. It's too much to explain. But
it's so much to explain. The problem is in the episodes what I'm talking about more, because what's fucked up is, God, I mean, there's so much to fucking explain of how stupid this fucking was.
Yes,
because
that's my problem.
Yes, the thing is that, dude, we shouldn't go down. Okay, real quick, for those of you who do fucking know, the Donna was the Donna Doctor, right? There's a point where the Donna Doctor, she becomes like a Time Lord, right? But she is going to die because she's a human being. So he makes her memory fucking disappear. So if she fucking remembers him, then she's going to fucking die. So now we're years later and she's had a fucking child, and the child, as it turns out, we find out there's a twist at the end when she does become a fucking Time Lord again. The fucking transgender boy is also part Time Lord and has all of like a bunch of his fucking memories and shit, memories of Rose and all this. But here's the thing. This is the big moment when all the fucking the transgender superpowers came out, and it all started when this code word binary, non-binary, binary, non-binary is what woke her up. She got woke because of the word non-binary. And if you wouldn't know it, she comes out, Rose, Jason Rose basically says, I'm able to do this because I'm trans, is essentially what she says. Basically implying transgenderism is a fucking superpower.
And as a friendly FYI, I initially had only thought that Disney was going to distribute this show. Okay.
Thanks for the drink, Abreu.
Yes, we're going to get to that. I did not realize they were also funding and they were creatively control over this. And I'll tell you right now, that makes so much more fucking sense, because fuck you, Disney. You have destroyed another one of my franchises. And I promise you, I will spend the rest of my life, as long as my subscribers, as long as my followers are willing to fund me, I will spend the rest of my life documenting the disastrous dumpster fire that is all things Disney, because they have destroyed what we loved.
Welcome, Keely Chow. You showed up just in time for the fucking angriest rant that I think we've ever had on this fucking show, because fucking Doctor Who's 60th anniversary episode, bringing back David Tennant, is one of the wokest, biggest pile of shit that's ever been fucking produced in mainstream media. And fucking goddamn, if we don't need a fucking shot, because I'm fucking going off right now. I know you are. Let's take a fucking quick break to get to fucking Aberu for $20, saying awesome Aberu. Rant, Jesse. Drank, thank you so much. Let's find out video to play here, and we'll just go ahead and dunk on Dermy.
Okay. Oh, we got the Jimmy. We got the nice Jimmy here. Between the legs. Has the pull up, shut down, smack down.
This is no video.
Take that shot. Thank you, Aberu. Let me ask. Oh, damn. Will just taken right from the
Yeah,
what
Will's
is,
straight from the bottom.
I was gonna say Maker's Mark, but what is it?
And
Woodford Reserve.
Abaru's just dropping.
Yep.
Abaru's dropping shit to make Hayden 75 a fucking member now. Like we're gonna have to do another shot in like 10 more minutes. But like Abaru
Yeah, I just saw new members popping. Did somebody just buy memberships?
Yeah,
What
Abaru.
Oh, oh shit! Yeah, awesome. Okay, let's hold off on that. I want to go around. We'll get back into this discussion. I just want to find out if anyone here, Will. I know you're a big sci-fi guy. Are you into Doctor Who?
Yeah, I'm not really a Whovian. I tried.
You know what Whovian is, though. I'm impressed by
that.
Yeah,
I got some of the lingo. Yeah, it's one of those things. Like I understand it's there. I just never got into it. I can appreciate it for what it is and the zaniness that it used to have and kind of the fun aspects of it, and also some of the serious sci-fi. It's sad to see, along with so many other things, that it's just kind of taken this spiral around the toilet bowl.
Okay, so I'm going to say, I'm not going to try to really turn people, but I'll say, so I got into Doctor Who. I used to watch it as a kid, not knowing what I was watching. When I was a kid, my dad would have it on with the Fourth Doctor, the one with the big scarf. So that was actually my first exposure to it, but I never really got into it. I remember enjoying it, but I never really got into it. I wasn't really sure what I was even watching. I just thought it looked really cool. But when it got recreated, I started watching reruns. It was actually when they were about to start. What was the series of episodes called when they did the astronaut, the moon thing? Is like the something astronaut.
That was Matt
the impossible astronaut.
Yeah, the impossible astronaut.
The impossible astronaut.
Because it actually turned out to be
No. Don't just. I'm saying this because for anyone here who wants to get into it, even though there's a lot of things you'll miss out on, I think start on the impossible astronaut is so fucking good. But also, you can just start on the very first episode of Matt Smith with the 11th hour. Is so fucking good.
Oh, the 11th hour is an amazing episode. But this is one of the things that Jed and I talked about on Wednesday night stream, right? Is how do we get people into Doctor Who, right? The question is, are you a horror fan? Are you an action adventure fan? Are you a drama fan?
You can get some of everything.
That's my point. That was Jed's point too, was tell me that, and I will tell you what episode of Doctor Who to start with. And then when you get that episode, when you get that in and you get that itch that you wanted from that episode, you're going to go all the way back to Christopher Eccleston. Yep. You're going to start at the 9th Doctor and you're going to go all the way forward. And then when you're done with Peter Capaldi, because you stop with Peter Capaldi, you don't go any farther. Listen to me right now. You don't Capaldi. You don't go any farther. You don't go any further. And then you go all the way back to the black and white stuff with all of the classic Doctors. And I promise you, you will have a very happy life for like the next 60 years.
Yeah, dude, Will, he's not joking, man. I'll say this, that if you go back to the original, you just said his fucking name. Who's the one who restarted with?
David, Christopher Eccleston.
Christopher Eccleston. If you go back to those, they're kind of shit. They're not very good, but that's because they're starting back off with like a cheap budget, and then they continuously got better. They're great stories, but the quality of the show, the stories are good, but the quality is kind of shit. When you get up to the Matt Smith era, then all of a sudden the production has gone through the fucking roof, and Matt Smith is just, I think he is just the absolute fucking best.
Oh yeah.
What I suggest to anyone start with the 11th hour, his very first episode, and I don't think I've known anyone who.
The cool part about the 11th hour is it will introduce you to all of the old Doctors at the exact same time.
In a way,
the cool part about the 11th hour, because not only do you get to see Matt Smith become the Doctor, but you get to see why he is the guy to become the new Doctor. He represents it, like everything in his last speech. Like, I'm not spoiling it for anybody, but trust me, when you watch the 11th hour, his last
I'm getting chills right now even thinking about it.
Dude, you'll go, oh yeah, that's the
yes. Oh, so good. He is so good. He like Matt. Okay, I really don't want to keep on going on with this for too long, but Matt Smith is so good because he's so fucking zany. But when he wants to get fucking serious, like right now, he can give you fucking goosebumps at how fucking badass he can get with these fucking like warnings and shit like that. You don't mess with me because I'm the doctor. Oh God, he's so fucking good.
He's so good at that, and that's one of those things. It's like. There are a lot of great doctors, but I honestly have to say Matt Smith is probably my favorite just because the fact that the speeches he gave, like when the Pandorica opens, right, that speech on Stonehenge, and then that speech at when a good man goes to war, a good man goes to war.
We're talking to a bunch of people who don't know it. Yeah,
I know. I'm sorry. I love you guys. I'm sorry.
Let's
become Doctor Who fans. I promise you're not going to be unhappy.
Do it or you're fired.
Yeah, exactly.
Do it or I'll never go to Charlie Foxtrots again. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Look. I promise you, if we get to a point.
Go ahead, Jesse.
If we get to a point where my Rumble channel is successful enough and it makes money on its own enough, I promise you guys, I am going to open up us a comic shop / bar where there are going to be episodes of Doctor Who. There are going to be classic episodes.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Justice League, the animated series, and you're going to be able to buy Rippaverse comics and you're going to be able to buy back issues. So please come fund me because that is my dream. And I promise you, I will give it to you if you fund me.
That would be very fucking cool. Hell yeah. A Baru for 5 gifted Tropic Thunder memberships. That's for $25. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry for this, but we're going to watch Jimmy dance. Everybody, cheers.
I fucking can't.
Big Rob, do you have any experience with Doctor Who?
I do by my daughter, just so by proximity, my daughter watches it a lot. I think the first time I saw an episode, I actually paid attention, was I forgot the name of the episode. It's the Stretch Face Lady Cassandra or something like that.
Oh yeah.
That's a David Tennant era, right?
Yeah. So I saw that and I was like, "What the hell are you watching?" And so I started watching it with her, and I kind of got into it. And then we went back and watched some of the earlier episodes, and it's like, this is kind of cool, and it's in its own little way. So I started watching it with her, and I didn't watch it religiously or anything. I just kind of watched it when she was around, and I kind of knew once. And not to be like a misogynist or anything, but I knew like once they put the female doctor in there, I was just like, all right, they're starting with that whole intersectional, objective.
Leftist bullshit.
Like,
yeah.
Well, again, then I heard what they were doing with this. I heard Disney was involved, and I was like, oh, this is going to be interesting.
So
moisturize,
yes, moisturize.
Like spray her down. So
it was such a weird episode.
Yeah, and here's what I'm saying. Yeah,
it was so fun.
Yeah, the David Tennant era was also really fucking good. But like, it is really when you get into the Matt Smith era because even up to the David Tennant portion, there's always that look, that BBC look. Like there's something about their cameras, even it had a different colorization. You could tell it was British. Every time you would see it, you knew, okay, that's definitely a British show just by the colors. When they got into the Matt Smith era, you could tell, even especially in a lot of other stuff, they were trying more to appeal to Americans. And that's also where the Impossible Astronaut comes in. They come to America and get involved in the Apollo 11 mission.
Salt Lake City, Utah. Salt Lake City,
yep. They went to Salt Lake City. And yeah, so that's the Matt Smith era is definitely when they tried more to appeal to us. And I'm telling you, dude, if you watch the 11th hour, you're going to say, okay, I want to check this out a little bit more. And you're going to start getting into it. So again, I'm obviously joking. You don't have to, but I recommend check out the 11th hour. And if you want to check out more, jump right into the Impossible Astronaut, because holy flying fuck balls, is that good.
When you get done with that, don't watch BBC. go check out Big Fish Productions. Okay, support them because they are telling good Doctor Who stories. And I'll tell you right now, if we get Big Fish Productions involved in an actual live action Doctor Who and stop it being Disney, because obviously none of us are going to watch it on Disney. Seriously, we will get good Doctor Who again, and just go support Big Fish.
But unfortunately,
it's going. So they're putting it on Disney Plus now, right? Like the actual season.
That's what I heard. Apparently, this episode is
Disney paid for this. Disney paid for this.
Yeah, I was told that apparently this episode is on Disney Plus right now.
So if Disney Plus is going to run with this, you know, Disney just in general has been going through a lot of crazy shit with their flops and stuff. I mean, you have some diehard Doctor Who fans that are going to totally reject this.
Yep.
This is just another it's just going to be another significant flop for Disney, if you know, depending on how involved they are.
It's following the regular track record of taking extremely well-beloved IP, Star Wars, Marvel, so many others, Willow, fucking Lord of the Rings, not Disney, but now Doctor Who. Doctor Who's been around literally 60 fucking years as of today.
Yeah, that's
60 fucking years. It's the longest running sci-fi show, I believe. I don't think it's the longest running show. I think it's the longest running sci-fi show in the world. It's the longest running sci-fi show
in
the world.
And that's the worst part.
And
right?
Disney has taken it and managed to piss off everybody who's a fan of it.
Russell T. Davies was coming back. Everybody was like, oh, yay, Russell T. Davies is coming back. It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be fine. No, fuck you. That guy is all about the agenda, okay? You follow him on social media. You follow him on this. And look, I was willing to give the guy a pass and go, you know what? What you said on social media, what you do on that, and what you do with your writing, that's fine. I'm willing to give you a pass. And then his writing became exactly what his social media was. And that's the worst part because, like I said, so many people out there are like, Russell T. Davies is the greatest ever. Fuck you. Moffat. Because Moffat wouldn't have done this. Moffat, you're right. Moffat would have given you a bunch of plot holes. There would have been issues. But you know what Moffat wouldn't have done? Moffat wouldn't have erased 60 years of Doctor Who history. And that's exactly what Russell T. Davies did. And that's exactly what Chris Chibnall did. And Russell T. Davies is carrying right on because you could have done it. You could have done it with a single scene. Have the master show up and go, ha, 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 ha. I screwed with your brain a lot, right? I made you think you were never a Time Lord. And Doctor could have been like, smash him, get rid of him, whatever. And instead, nope. Instead, they're just going to go right along with it.
I want to give a shout out to Shadow Chaser. I'm not sure who this is. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. Welcome. Also, apparently we're turning the wifey green here. Wait. Yeah, Mrs. Common Nerd. Sorry, I'm not at Adam. I am at That's Talking here. But I'm sorry if we're making you sick because of all this conversation.
The last few months are always hard on her. Especially because she's older.
What is IP? What does it? I know
intellectual property, right? Intellectual property.
So it's like a TV show was intellectually created from somebody's mind, so that's their intellectual property. That's Talking is my intellectual property. I created this.
Star Trek is an intellectual property. Star Wars is intellectual property.
Right. It's whatever comes out of your fucking brain, basically.
Yeah.
Before I'm gonna get to you, Devil, let's do one more shot before we do, because why am I fucking up and forgetting? Oh, because I've already had a bunch of shots. I can't remember where I'm going. Clint House for another 5 gifted memberships. That's 5 more. Tropic Thunder memberships. That's all, folks. Tropic Thunder memberships for $25. Thank you, Clinton House. You are fucking awesome. And for that, you get to shoot Dermy in the dick.
I'm freaking out.
Okay, go.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Cheers. Tip it up. Ah, that is a lot of shots so far. And I greatly appreciate it. I never even made the announcement if there's anybody new here. Yeah, we do have our drinking game rules. Any single super chat, we do a social, drink up a little bit of beer, $20 or more, and we do shots. And we've done quite a few shots already. I am not complaining. Hopefully I'm going to see the girlfriend tomorrow, and hopefully I'm not going to be too hungover, but I'm not going to complain. I'm sure she won't either for the extra
Adam,
dollars I'm going to have to pay for that date.
You're going to church tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because that's what I always like to do on Sunday morning is go on a date with my girlfriend to church.
You and your girlfriend find a nice Southern Baptist church to go to, right?
Well, my Packers aren't playing tomorrow because I already played on Thursday and kicked the Lions.
Exactly.
So they're not playing tomorrow.
There's no excuse for you then. Hey, you guys can have a nice lunch date afterwards.
I'm gonna go to church and thank God for that win. That's what I'm gonna do. Thank you, Lord. I needed this.
I'm trying, boys and girls. I'm trying. Okay, 2 p.m. on Rumble Bible study. I'm trying. All right, I'm trying to save my brothers. I'm trying to save them. And
well, speaking
I am
of
the worst. I am the worst sinner on the face of the planet. I just want to let everybody know that too. I am the last person you guys should be coming to.
But at least you do understand redemption. That's the key. But speaking of people of the threat of going to hell and all that stuff, we need to ask the devil himself. What is your interaction, knowledge, and are you entertained by Doctor Who in any way, shape, or form, or do you just want him to burn?
I've watched it ever since the Christopher Eccleston. I didn't watch the original run of it. I stopped at Jodie Whittaker. I wasn't gonna not watch it because she turned into a woman. They kind of revamped the story and put it in there that he could become a different race or a different sex. So that didn't bother me as much. It was a sign that it might be really bad writing. So when they started up, I said, I'm going to look, people who are going to watch it can tell me if they did go woke or not. And obviously with Jodie Whittaker, they really shit the bed, especially with the Timeless Children. When they did that, I was like, fuck this. I'm not going to come back unless they totally, take that off the table. And they've already said they're not going to. So I'm pretty much out of it. As far as these little mini things they're doing here to further ruin it, it sounds awful. It just, like I said, they just have decided that we can just put whatever we want in there. It doesn't matter how it interferes with the original story, original stuff. And Doctor Who, by its kind of, it's able to be changed a lot because you're dealing with time travel and all these different things. But it just, every single choice they're doing is just like, how can we inject every single thing that no one wants in this? The only people who really want this are the people making it, not the fans. And if you give so little regard for your fans, if you care so little about these fans who have literally watched your product for how many years has the Doctor been on the air? If you put in that much
60 years
time,
today, 60 fucking years today,
60 years worth
6
of loyalty,
fucking decades.
and all you can do is literally slap them in the face with this crap because it's so important to you. Then I'm done with it.
I'm quite surprised that one of these females or even wannabe females didn't literally slap him in the face at some point. They fucking emasculated him so fucking much. I'm gonna drop in the chat. I'm not trying to self-promote or anything, but if anyone does want to see like my full fucking my rant / review of this episode, I'm dropping that link in here right now. You don't got to watch it right now. You go ahead, hop over there, fucking save it, but check it out later. You'll see a lot of what I'm talking about right now, but I go into greater detail over there, obviously. Now, Della, okay, so I said this over there too, that the fact that they made the character a woman, one, that is a split discussion. I'm not sure which point you're referring to. If there is some set that says that person, that Time Lord can become a woman.
It was in the episode of
it was in Capodelli's run.
It was in Capodelli.
Capaldi's. Okay, but
general.
But in Capaldi's, that was already the turn. In Capaldi's, they were already starting to go woke.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. Is Capaldi's run is the one that allowed the whole the gender swap bullshit. And
Capaldi was the one who said words hurt. Somebody said, "Oh, words can hurt," and Capaldi said, "I know they can." No, fuck you. No, they can't. Sticks and stones, motherfucker. No, fuck that.
Like I said, it's absolutely. I wasn't arguing with you that they changed some stuff. I'm just saying.
I'm not actually really getting aggressive with you. I'm just getting angry at the fucking show.
In that, and so I was all okay. They've decided that now you can become a woman. Fine. Let's see if the writing's still good. They decided to shit the bed on the writing, and I was all, I'm out. If they made her, Jodie Whittaker was the doctor, and the writing was so good, the stories were so good, I would have been like, okay, I'm not happy, but I would have still went with it. It's that I agree. These things are usually signs of shitty writing. When they sit there and go, okay, we're gonna inject this in, we're gonna put this in, we're gonna do that. It's usually a sign that they're gonna start writing just complete and utter crap, and you're gonna hate it. So
exactly, you're 100% right. I've said this so many damn times. This is like my argument that I said earlier about what is woke and what isn't. Interjecting some sort of a minority character does not necessarily mean it's woke. However, when you make it a major fucking plot point, it is going to turn to shit, because that's what the fucking writers are more focused on, is their political agenda rather than a good fucking product that will entertain.
One of my favorite movies as a kid is Fern Gully. Okay. Fern Gully is 100%.
You mean Avatar?
Right. Okay. Well, I got that part. But Fern Gully is straight propaganda. Okay. Straight propaganda of deforestation, yada, yada, yada. But you know what Fern Gully does? It puts the story first. And you know what Avatar does for even its propaganda? It puts the story first. That's the reason why those movies made so much money. That's the reason why those movies succeeded. That's why those movies love. You can have your propaganda. You can have your woke nonsense. But when you decide to make that a priority over storytelling, guess what happens? You're gonna fucking fail.
Yep.
Yeah, it goes beyond Doctor Who too. I mean, like having a strong female lead, or a race swapping or whatever, like it's fine as long as like Devil said, as long as the writing kind of makes it all kind of make sense, then it's an enjoyable show, or it's an enjoyable movie or whatever. But they tend to start checking the boxes, and as soon as they start checking those boxes, they kind of sacrifice the storytelling. And the storytelling goes out the window just so that they can start checking those boxes and start virtue signaling, whatever. And the whole, binary.
No, that was a code. Basically, like, she was fucking triggered and turned back into a fucking Time Lord again by a Winter Soldier fucking word code. And the last word was binary going to non-binary. And they said that back and forth. It just is. It's exactly like we were talking about. It's just throwing this shit in your fucking face.
Yeah.
Sorry, you can keep going if you got more.
No, that was it. I mean, I was gonna say basically what Devil, he kind of said it better than I did. I mean, it's just they start sacrificing the storytelling for that kind of stuff. And it's not just Doctor Who. It's everything they're putting out.
It's everything. It's everything, and that's why it's so fucking amazing to me that they did this episode. We still have 2 more. It's a trilogy. It's 3 fucking episodes of this crap. I wonder if it's actually going to get worse, because I'm saying this is the absolute worst fucking biggest pile of woke nonsense that has ever been made since woke fucking started. And I'm really curious what's going to happen in the next fucking 120 fucking minutes.
And that's one of the worst parts. Go ahead, Rob.
I didn't watch it, but I was curious, like how quick into the show did like the first example of trans kind of take place?
Let's see. Okay, so he runs into fucking Donna right away. I mean, obviously that's fucking dumb. Like right the fuck away, he runs into Donna Noble, and then you meet the fucking trans daughter. And this is immediately where they do start the ass kissing. This is my beautiful daughter. She's so talented. Just fucking blah, 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 blah. Just fucking making this trans person just like the fucking best thing ever. She's so great. She's so beautiful. She's so brave, so wonderful. Like, yeah, like I said, they called her beautiful or pretty or girl or woman 6 times in the first 10 fucking minutes. Yeah, the first 10 minutes was built on nothing but trying to establish that this trans character is a beautiful and brave fucking woman. Do not believe that this is actually a biological man.
Well, they changed it right there because Dermy, I think, pointed this out earlier too. Donna Noble, the reason she left was because if she remembered the doctor, what something bad happened. Didn't she die or something? Like something terrible happened.
If she remembers what happens with the doctor, and in other words, I mean, if she even sees his face, she will remember and have that Time Lord essence come back, and it will kill her. Well, guess what? Right away, they bump into each other. She's trying to help her out. He's trying to help her out because she has a bunch of fucking boxes. He takes it off. She sees his face, goes, hey, what are you doing? And then he puts it back on, runs away, and then wouldn't you know it, the whole fucking episode goes on with him interacting with her seeing the fucking sonic screwdriver and everything, which, by the way, is nothing more than a magic fucking wand. It can do anything now, including fucking creating graphic fucking maps and creating fucking force fields and shit.
Which is complete bullshit.
She sees aliens. She sees absolutely fucking everything. And I even said it when we were fucking watching this. Okay, at what point is he worried that she's going to remember and then have this incident happen where she becomes a Time Lord and dies? No, it happens at the end when he has to recite a series of Winter Soldier type fucking words to trigger her. Like 12 fucking words to make her fucking become a fucking Time Lord again. Completely retconning everything that happened before, not just retcon what happened before, but also what they implied at the beginning of the episode, that she so much as saw him, she would remember him and die.
Yeah.
And then 60 fucking minutes later, he has to say a fucking combination of nonsensical fucking words that ends in binary and non-binary for her to finally come around and become the fucking Time Lord.
Yeah,
so dumb. Will, what do you think about all this, bud?
So I mean, it's annoying that they completely, hand waved it, from the beginning. I mean, they set up, kind of an important canonical thing, and then they just, completely undid it for the purpose of, whatever.
Yeah. To make the story happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. To make this god awful, terrible fucking story happen. And by the way, this fucking actor, actress, whatever you want to call her, worst ever. Jesse, what worst fucking ever? So fucking bad. Most bland fucking acting of all time.
Yeah, I don't blame her for that. I blame Chris Chibnall as usual.
I think it's surely bad fucking direction, no doubt. But the acting on this person was so fucking bad. There's a point at the fucking beginning. There's an alien ship that crashes, and this fucking person, she go. Donna's like not watching. Donna's trying to pick up boxes, and this she is going, "Mom, look, an alien ship is crashing." And I'm not exaggerating that much. That's almost exactly how this person fucking said it. So, oh god, the show is so bad. So Devil, you turns out you are actually a fan. Do you ever plan on watching this episode though?
I have to because they want me to come on next Saturday to do the next one. So I have to watch this most recent one.
Oh, what on Jed's show on Hollywood Scholar? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, me too. So yeah, I've got to watch it, but like I have absolutely no desire to watch shitty Agua and his the next Doctor. I know that everyone had hope for this guy who's taken it over, and something I guess he lost his husband, and ever since then they kind of broke him and he became more political, and so that's why everyone thinks he's just been pushing this so bad, but he's already antagonizing the fans because didn't he come out and say like start giving people shit who didn't like it? Or what am I thinking of somebody else? Anyway, so
start blaming the fans and
it's already off on such a bad foot that when they do start the actual season, because these are just supposed to be like 3 specials.
Yeah, 3 episodes, 3 episodes of one like series. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you started off on such a bad thing, I think the ratings for when they actually get to the new Doctor is gonna literally crash, and we'll get the same excuses as always. It's us, we're racist, we're bad.
Well, yeah, racist and homophobic is what's gonna happen with this next one because it's a gay black man. And here's the thing: is that we all had hope. Not attacking this guy. Like, as far as I remember, people who did research said, okay, there's nothing really bad about this guy. He's black and he's gay, but we haven't seen anything. Like, he's not super political or anything like that. So maybe we can actually get a good character out of this. That was the fucking hope. Because like Jesse was saying, I don't care. I don't care if he's gay. I don't care if he's black. But now with what we're seeing in this episode, this clearly is setting up the fact that his entire fucking run is going to be based on the fact that he's gay and he's fucking black.
Yeah, they showed a picture. They already have an episode. They showed the picture for where he is a Black Panther. The Doctor, the Doctor would not be a Black Panther. He didn't go through all that racism and shit, and so he wouldn't like see that as something he would have to be part of. He wouldn't be like, let me put on a black leather jacket, get a fro, and be militant. But they've already put that in there that's what part of what he's going to be. He's going to sit there and have all these holdups that, black people might have, even though he's not a black person from Earth. He wouldn't have those holdups, right? It's just
it's all bad. Death Deal just popped in over on Rumble, says, hey guys, sorry I'm late, was watching WWE Survivor pay-per-view. You may begin now. Thank you very much, Death Dealer. I'm glad we can start the show now. Welcome to Skinemax Saturday, everybody. Here on That's Talking. We were only waiting for you, buddy. A serious man just popped in, says Doctor Who? With a question mark. That is a good question. Who the fuck are we talking about? Yeah, Doctor Who? No, Doctor Who is dead. We're talking about Doctor Was, because Doctor Who was good. So now it's this is just Doctor Was.
Doctor Woke.
Doctor Woke, Doctor Was, Doctor They Them. Oh my God. Yeah, I already said that part, right?
Doctor Y.
That was just the absolute worst part. I think the worst part of it, I think this will be my wrap up. Okay, no, it's a debate on whether at the very end, when you have Donna, who at this point is Dr. Donna, she's like part doctor and part Donna, and they them fucking Rose, both of them are standing there with all their essence, their Time Lord essence around them, scolding the Doctor and saying, you were better as a woman. You should have been a woman. You should not have gone back to being a man because women are better Time Lords. Either that or when the Doctor said, he to this alien, this little furry fucking alien, said, what did he do or something like that? And our greatest and bestest, most beautiful and proud trans activist Rose said, did you just assume this person's gender?
No.
You don't know what it is. And the doctor apologized and said, I'm sorry. What are your pronouns? Is it he, she, or they? Yes, he actually asked if this fucking alien was a they, them. A fucking alien. Yeah, I lost my shit on that one. Go and check out Hollywood Scholar to see my reaction. This show is fucking terrible. It's terrible. Doctor Who is dead, everybody. There's I don't think there's any redemption for this. Of course, I did say the same thing after Picard season 2. After 2 seasons of god awful Picard, I did end up kissing their ass and saying, "Oh, season 3 is fun. I like it again."
Season 3 was okay.
I liked it.
I liked it. It could have been a lot better.
I liked it, and the reason why I liked it because I had just finished watching Discovery.
You actually watched all the way through Discovery?
Well, when the bar's that low, you know.
Yeah. So my OCD required me to finish the entire show, and I suffered through it. And then when the Picard seasons were coming out, I was just, this is like a nice, breath of fresh air compared to what I had just watched with the Discovery, which it's just like, the every single checkbox intersectional thing you can find, they threw it in there.
Oh yeah,
they sure did.
Yeah,
they sure did. But yeah, when Picard season 3 came around, I was on shows early on even before I started live streaming on here. I was on another show, and I said, "There's nothing that Picard can do in season 3 that'll bring me back. They burnt that bridge so bad, I'll never come back to it again." And then after the first episode, I'm like, "I love you. I love Star Trek." Yeah, I came back like a little fucking bitch. I gave in. So I am very curious. Maybe if Doctor Who does manage to get their fucking proverbial heads out of their proverbial fucking asses, maybe this shit can be fixed. But it really feels they've gone so bad right now.
Just need to stop letting Disney finger fuck it to death.
Well, obviously it went really bad just with the Whittaker, the female fucking Doctor era, and then they really jumped the fucking woke shark with this fucking intro with the 60th anniversary. Now it's just
we have an opportunity though. That's the thing, is because right now Disney's doing so bad that they're talking about selling off assets and then trying to essentially rent them back. It might be because they'll try to keep Star Wars and they'll try to keep Marvel as long as they can because of the size of the IP and stuff. But I bet you pretty quick they would be willing to sell Doctor Who as an asset, and they might sell it to somebody who's like a fan and will say, okay, we're just going to erase what happened, and we're going to, because you can do that with Who, thank God, erase what happened and, start anew, start changing shit for back to what it was. So it's a potential for that. I would say other things, there's no way we're ever going to get a good thing from it again. But I think we have a chance with Doctor Who. But that's just me.
Yeah. Bring back common sense. Saying hello to our amazing Aussie from down under. Because he doesn't exist though. Because Australia doesn't exist. Welcome, buddy. I almost feel like just wrapping it up on that. I don't know if it's even worth going to any other topics. I feel like the entire thing, I was about to say, if we want to get any more final shots in, then we can do that. And Barrow comes in with a fucking 20. Like a fucking boss. Hell yeah, Barrow. You're fucking awesome, dude. Any other final words on like all this fucking bullshit? I mean, if even Doctor Who on its 60th anniversary, when they tried desperately to try to get people back by bringing back David Tennant, which we all knew was their goal. That was their way of trying to bring people back. I mean, what can we really expect from this now? Because like I said at the beginning, and I said in my video, which, oh, by the way, I'm going to link that video. I can't remember if I did it already or not. If you guys want to check it out. We all thought that they were going to try to kiss our ass like Picard season 3. Now I do remember I did see this. And they still they turned around and gave us the biggest fucking double barrel middle finger right up our fucking ass. You're not getting what you want. In fact, we're going to make it even fucking worse because we hate you.
Because
we hate you for
that's
not
why.
liking what we made. What was that?
Because fuck you, that's why.
Because fuck you, that's why. I mean, at what point is it going to get so bad for these people? They're going to keep on fucking losing money. How bad does it have to get for them? We keep on talking about with the damn Bongino rule. How bad does it have to get in New York for Democrats to finally realize these idiots that keep on fucking voting in is not making the city any better? More people are going to keep on fucking dying. Women are going to get raped, and more and more bad shit is just going to keep on fucking happening. How bad does it have to get for them to fucking change? How bad does it have to get for these fucking producers to realize that if you keep on sticking these fucking middle fingers up our fucking ass, we're going to keep on shitting all over you and not giving you any more fucking money? How bad does it have to get? Did I just gross everyone out with that fucking imagery or what? I mean,
it was pretty gross. No, the problem is we have seen that there's money somewhere because they're willing to keep doing it. We always said that like they're businesses. They're businesses, and businesses are about money. Ultimately, that's what's going to change them is when money dries up and they go, oh, crap, we're going to have to close the doors if we don't change here. They're getting money from ESG situations and something because otherwise, how are they sustaining themselves? You have this many failures in a row. The BBC, I mean, God, none of their shows are profitable anymore. And Doctor Who was probably their biggest one. And they had to sell it
by
to Disney.
far. Yeah.
Like it just, I don't know.
You sell it to
they'll
Disney, that's dying away too. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, they sell their biggest IP to Disney, and then Disney is failing now, and maybe it's the curse of the Who.
Go woke, go broke. That is the word. All right, before we do the shot, any more last comments on our amazing fucking commentary? Our nearly 2 hours of talking about Doctor Who, which I do not have any problem with. I love this conversation. No? All right. Let's do one final. I'm not going to do the bland one. Let's do everyone's favorite and fucking stick our nuts right on Dermy's fucking forehead. No, fuck that. We still haven't shot him in the dick.
I'm freaking out.
Okay, go.
You get a twofer, Abaru. Congratulations on the first twofer. Oh. Guys. Well, Jesse's about to die. I think we can go ahead and close this up, man. This is a good night. I have no problem just cutting this off at 2 hours. This will be the first time we've actually cut this off at 2 hours. And I'm perfectly all right with that. I got to start going to bed earlier, dude. This YouTube sketch. This is my Sunday. Saturday is like my Sunday. Yeah, like this is officially the day where like I have nothing else to do because Thursday is Knife Hands, Friday is Dermy's show, Saturday is this show. Everything before that tends to be like some sort of fucking editing or some other shit that I'm doing for the channel. Sunday is like a big day where I do fucking nothing, which is why it sucks so much that Devil has Beelzebub with his Get Ranked show. We have our fucking game stream on that night. And every single time all that shit comes up, I'm like, I just got done doing all of this fucking series of shit. A lot of which has got me incredibly drunk and hungover the next day. And I'm like, I don't want to do anything. I just want to lie down, stare at the TV and do nothing. But but definitely, like I said, Get Ranked is a lot of fun. I know that tomorrow Devil is X-Men characters, is it not?
Yep. We're ranking the X-Men.
And that's amazing because I was talking about that. I have just bought an official X-Men arcade machine cabinet. Is going to be up here. I am going to reposition the camera so you'll be able to see it. That's coming in a few days. I'm so happy I've managed to get that discount on fucking Amazon, and I'm so excited to fucking get that. And I was telling Devil, I would like to be on the show because I do love the X-Men. I love that game back in the day. X-Men, the TV, the cartoon series was my fucking favorite as a child. I would like to try to do that. What time is Get Ranked and where can they find it?
4 p.m. Pacific. On
4 p.m. Pacific on Beelzebub Hub, which Jesse, are you able to get the link? Jesse's going to try to pull up the link. It is in the video description below, as is everyone else here. So do check that out. Except for, oh, excuse me, I sound like an alcoholic. Except for Will over here, who's new. I forgot to add him onto my regular list of people to have on here. Well, I think last time you only promoted like your Twitter account, right? But don't you stream? You game stream on something, don't you?
Yeah, so I haven't game streamed in a while. I'm kind of looking, probably getting back into it. I think last week we threw up my my Kick address. Let me find it here real quick.
Yeah, definitely share the Kick. I love Kick. That's something that we're doing too. You can find our Kick in the channel description, including, our Kick, our Odyssey, all this shit. The Odyssey is more or less just a backup. All of our videos get backed up to Odyssey. So if anything happens, like, you can find all of our videos over there. So if you have Odyssey, be sure to check out Vets Talking everywhere across the fucking internet. If you put in Vets Talking with no G at the end in Google, you'll find all of our shit. Like, I didn't think it was going to work that well, but just taking the fucking G off at the end, you can find it everywhere. And I am also, I don't know if you're still looking for it or not, but I'm going to drop, once again, the video of my rant on Doctor Who, which this entire episode was based on. So if you guys want to see my full rant on this episode, do pretty good fucking numbers. I kind of had a feeling. So the Doctor Who thing, like RIP, hashtag RIP Doctor Who and all this stuff went viral so fast. So it's very obvious that people are hate watching. And they're looking for everyone's fucking commentary because everyone knows this show was so fucking bad. So yeah, the numbers are fucking popping up really damn fast on my rant on there. And obviously just because people just want to see people bitching and tearing the show apart. Do you have a link there, Will? Oh yeah, I see it. Your Kick, I see it.
Yeah, I threw it in the
yep. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Everyone, if you haven't, if you didn't hear earlier, Will here is my friend, retired Navy veteran, owner of Charlie Foxtrot, the most newest. Yes, I said the most newest. That's why I just said this is a fact. Military bar here at Lake of the Ozarks. One of the best places to hang out. Events every fucking night. Awesome fucking place. If you want to check out Lake of the Ozarks, then come to Osage Beach and go to Charlie Foxtrot's. And most likely you'll be able to see both me and Will there because I'm there like all the fucking time.
Owner of Adam's triple digit bar tab.
These are facts. Yes, these are facts.
Yeah. It's a mutual funding. He funds me, I fund him.
You should never say things like that because these guys will definitely be able to make that. This is just how this fucking channel works. But Will, I love you, dude. You and to your beautiful wife and 2 kids, man. Love what you guys have managed to do at Charlie Foxtrot's, dude. Thank you. Thank you for being here, man.
Yeah, man, always.
My co-host is dying over here. But we'll go to retired 75th Ranger Regiment. Ranger, lead the way. Wait, what is it? What was it?
You say Rangers lead the way, and then the answer is all the way. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess I got that confused because still in airborne, you can say to an officer, airborne, and he replies all the way. So, but it's still the same.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, of course. Okay, so if you're in a unit, so like within like the 173rd Airborne Brigade, if like we had, let's see, 503rd was the Rock. I can't remember if this is a real thing. I can't remember if this is a real thing or a joke. No, it was. It was like they would say, like the enlisted would say, "Rock hard." I think it's "rock hard, sir, ma'am." And somebody told me that they saw a hot lieutenant and he said, "I'm rock hard, ma'am."
And suddenly we couldn't do that anymore.
I can't remember what the reply is though, but that's all I can remember in my fucking head is he told me that, and all she did was just like look back and be like, "What did he just say?" and said nothing though. Obviously, that's a young lieutenant though who just didn't know how to fucking discipline a fucking dumbass soldier. Please go ahead, Big Rob.
Thanks for having me again, guys. You can find me on Twitter, RGR_Bob, or Big Rob 99 on YouTube or Rumble.
Hell yeah, dude. Again, I said this last week. Rob over there's got some awesome commentary. I watched one of his videos, giving his commentary, talking about some of the officers and some people that he knew in 75th, and I can't remember what the content was exactly, but you're able to say, yeah, this person was part of my retirement ceremony, and this and this and this, and I'm like, oh, Big Rob over there was a big fucking deal over there in 75th. That's fucking awesome.
It was the special on the pullout of Afghanistan.
That's it. Yep.
Bagram Airfield. So
yeah,
that one gets me. But yes, I got a video coming out. I just got to finish editing it about the recruiting crisis and all that that's going on in the military. It's just kind of my take on it post retirement, and kind of what I don't know. I get a little angry, but it should be a fun video to watch. So that'll be probably coming out tomorrow.
Dude, if you ever want to collab, you ever want to you ever want some extra commentary, so let me know, dude. I'm always willing to talk about it. Yeah,
appreciate that, man.
The fucking I'm not trying. I feel like doing this is almost like a name drop. Like, so there was 12 Marines and 1 Army soldier was killed in the explosion in Afghanistan. The 1 Army soldier was part of 9th SIAP Battalion. I did not know this individual, but that is the battalion that I was in when I was deployed. My second tour in Iraq was 9th Tactical SIAP Battalion. So clear this individual is part of a tactical SIAP team. Usually they're more commonly understood to be the ones who have the speakers on the trucks and all that. There'd be a reason why he was out there. So yeah, again, I didn't know this person, but it did actually I even pointed out I was on Drunk 3PO stream, and somebody popped in. They had the entire SIAP thing. His name was SIAP something, and I showed this coin. This is a 9th Tactical SIAP Battalion coin that I got from when I was in that battalion. And yeah, dude, I never even went to Afghanistan. I had very little connection to it other than people who were over there. But that does it's obvious that PSYOP, you don't hear a lot of PSYOP casualties. But here's the thing is that like one single 3-man PSYOP team is attached to an entire battalion. So it's a very small amount. That's why it just doesn't happen very often. When I was deployed with Alpha Company 9th PSYOP Battalion in 05 to 06, we had 2 killed to snipers in the El Anbar province, Western Iraq. And it hit the community really fucking hard, dude. It hit the community really fucking hard. Cause that's a lot. That for I mean, I know that like, for infantry, there's so many fucking infantry, but when in a PSYOP community is a very small community. So when you lose 2 in one single company and 1 deployment is really fucking bad. And when I learned that this individual was a PSYOP soldier from my foreign battalion who was killed in that I don't know where I'm fucking going with this, but I feel like I'm just kind of it just you.
Yeah, I definitely. I definitely. I might take you up on that offer. There's a bunch of content creators out there that are kind of like Jocko and all those guys that are doing their thing, and they've got like big shows. But I just want to talk about some of the more nuanced things about deployment, some of the funny stories and things that we start to forget about before age gets me and memory kind of takes some of those good times away. So it'll be fun, man. Just a lot of complaining and shit talking, and it's just video editing takes for freaking ever. So that's what I'm working on right now. Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I hate about YouTube more than anything else. It's just editing. That's why I'm too lazy and I'm willing to just pay other people to fucking do it. But thank you for being here, buddy. Really, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on the channel, dude. Thank you for being here, man.
Anytime, brother.
Yeah, dude. Jesse, are you you alive there, or did you hack up a lung on your carpet? You okay? You're muted.
He's muted.
You're muted, buddy.
Do you want me to talk about Doctor Who?
No, we're done. We're done, dude.
All right,
we're done. We're gonna close it up, buddy.
Okay. Well, then outside of that, I want Marvel to be good again. The problem is Marvel doesn't know how to be good again, and they are failing miserably, and they are doing it intentionally. Marvel has decided to go with a certain agenda. Has decided to go with a certain way. And that's okay. That's fine. You can go that way. You can go this direction. But the problem is, those of us out there in the main street, those of us out the main street, we don't want it. And so your movies are dying. And enjoy your movies dying.
I agree.
Everybody give some shout out and love to Jesse the Common Nerd. Thank you so much, buddy. Agree 100%. Thank you, buddy. You've been. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm trying to get. We need your link, Rob. We need your YouTube link. I don't think we dropped it in before. If you can find that real quick. I thought I had it in the video description, and apparently I don't. That is definitely my bad. I am currently hitting myself in the nuts as we speak for my complete failure of not having your fucking link available and ready to go. And now I have it. I'm gonna fucking put it in here. I'm gonna drop it in the comments below right now. Subscribe to Big Rob, retired 75th Ranger Regiment. Show him some love. He's got a lot going on that's going to be happening, and I am going to do whatever I can to help him out, and I'm sure he's going to help this channel out a lot as well, because Big Rob, you are the fucking man, dude. Thank you so much. And also, we haven't even actually done this in a while, dude. You definitely deserve this. America, fuck yeah! Because you're fucking awesome. Everyone here in the panel is fucking awesome. Thank you guys, everyone, for the super chats. Thank you, everyone in the panel, for being here. And thank you so much to you out there, the fucking crowd. Yes, I said the fucking crowd. That sounds disrespectful, but I'm a fucking soldier, all right? We use the word fuck for fucking everything. Guys, seriously, though, thank you guys so much. I hope everyone did, in fact, have an amazing fucking Thanksgiving. And I hope everyone has an amazing fucking beginning of December going into the new year. Yes, it's about to be 2024, everybody. And guess what? In the beginning of next year, in the first week, it is going to be our first fucking 1 year anniversary of putting content here on this fucking channel. So we're going to do something special for that. Everyone out there, thank you guys again so much for being here. Be sure to come back on Thursday, 10 o'clock Eastern for Knife Hands, for our political show. We get good and pissed off at everything that's going on, and continue to check out everything we got going on over here, because Jesse over here is dropping a lot of great fucking videos. I dropped that video. If you want to see me get ranted and pissed off and everything else about what's going on with Doctor Who, check out that video, and check out Jed the Hollywood Scholar to see our video of us screaming our ever-loving motherfucking heads off at this piece of shit fucking excuse of a show called Doctor fucking Who. So, that being said, everyone out there, double tap that like and subscribe. Share this out there with everyone. And thank you so much to all the members out there, which you're about to get some love for, because this man over here made an entire new fucking credit for you guys. So check out your name. It will come in the scroll. If you want to be on here, make sure you become a member. But thank you guys, everyone. Don't be afraid to join this member. I don't know where to go with this. It's kind of completely fucking up my thing. See you guys later. Peace.
Oh God!
Okay, I had no idea when that was going to end.